Hello, Wiley East Raiders. This is Dr. Dame here with your Wiley East Choir Geek Squad. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to use Sight Reading Factory once you get your account set up. So hopefully that PDF that was in Google Classroom is going to be helpful for you in getting your account set up. But I'm going to go ahead and go into presentation mode so you can see a little bit of my screen here. And we can go through the process once you're actually logging on to Sight Reading Factory. So this will move us into the actual website itself. So if you type in sightreadingfactory.com at the top, that's all one word there, sightreadingfactory.com. That's going to pull up this website here. Then you're going to go up into your top right, and you'll use your login credentials that you created. We're going to use Mrs. Dame's email here because I've set her up as a student so you can see what it looks like from your side. So once you hit the login, it's going to take you to this screen. Hopefully by now you've already enrolled in the class, Wiley East Choir. It's all the same for our whole choir program. So in the top right, you will see Start Sight Reading, the blue button that's here. Once you click that, it is going to take you to another screen where you'll be able to choose your voice part. All right. So for now, Mrs. Dame's a soprano. We're going to use a soprano as the option here. Now, for sight reading, we're working toward the audition process and choir placement for next year. So as you know and remember, we have 4 levels of sight reading. The first one being an emerging level for levels approximately for women's and men's choirs. Level 2 for women's and men's select. Level 3 for varsity men's choir, and also for bel canto, and for level 4 would be for a cappella placement. So for today, we're going to start with level 1, the emerging. And if you look at the bottom of the PDF that we have in the Google Classroom that talks about how to set up your account, if you scroll down a little bit further, it's going to give you the guidelines as far as what time signature that you're supposed to choose. And for level 1, we're only going to be doing 4/4. So for today, we're going to click 4/4, and that's going to give us the option to scroll down. And I have to move this out of the way so you can actually see the button. So you'll hit the next button, and that's going to give us the key signature options. So the key signature options for level 1 are going to be F major and G major. And those are listed again at the bottom of the sheet that's in Google Classroom, that PDF that tells you how to be able to set up your account. There's one for each level, for level 1 through 4, and it gets more complicated and more advanced as you go down in level. So we're going to click F for today. Then it's going to give you an option here to start free play or begin challenge. For now, I just want you to focus on start free play. Notice it gives you an 8-measure exercise starting on Do. That's something that we've taken care of for you. What I would encourage you to do to make sure that you're using a nice steady tempo, I would change the tempo in the top right to 60, because that's what we're normally sight reading at Wiley East as a choir, and that's going to give you some think time to be able to look ahead. So as you go through, this little thing right here, the pitchfork, that's going to give you an actual pitch. So if you click that, don't know if that actually plays through my headphones or not, but it played the pitch into my headphones right there. So that's going to give you your Do. You're going to have to do the pitch ladder kind of on your own from that to be able to think, because it doesn't give that for you, unfortunately. So you'll go Do, Mi, So, Mi, Do, So, Do on your own. Then take some time to look through it, okay? So you're kind of practicing out loud. Do, ti, do, do, mi, mi, re, do, mi, fa, so. And it's totally okay for you to stop and kind of figure out. This is just an opportunity for you to grow as a sight reader. If you'd like, you can set this thing right here, which is a metronome. That's the tempo in my ear. You can practice with or without that. Do, ti, do, mi, mi, re, do, mi. You may find that 60 is a little bit fast for you. It's totally okay to go slower. I would not take it at that 112 that it defaults to as the tempo there. When you're ready to sight read it, you can kind of practice it on your own. This is not recording you. And then if you want to check yourself to see how you did, you can hit the play function right here, and it's going to play it. It counts you off. Do, ti, do, mi, re, do, mi, fa, so, mi, do, ti, la, la. So I'd encourage you to try it without playing it first. But if sight reading is something that you're still working on and still growing on and growing with, you might try and play and sing along with it so you can practice that skill. Once you want to move on to something different, you can hit the next function and it's going to give you another random. If you don't like it, because sometimes it's computer generated, just hit next and be able to do that and see what you can figure out and try in different like configurations there. Once you're feeling good with the key of F, you can always go back and hit this button that's here, and it's going to take you back to the screen where we had free play and challenge. If you want to go a little further back, maybe you want to try a different sight reading level, you can click here and try level 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You can also try a different key signature. So let's take this and change it from the key of F to the key of G this time, okay? So we'll start free play, and now notice it puts you starting on Do in the key of G now. Now, if you'll notice, we go back to soprano back here. We were practicing with Mrs. Dame. If we go over to bass now, that's going to put us in G major. It's going to put it in the bass clef for us now. So basses, if you're easier, and baritones, you guys want to read in bass clef, that's totally okay. If you have any questions, let us know. Just kind of play around with it. It's not recording you. It's not assessing you. This is only an opportunity for you to grow as a sight reader, okay? We love y'all. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you later. Geek Squad out.